child therapist and founder of confidentchildren.co.uk. This video is an introduction to selective mutism. It's a useful video to watch if you feel that your child may have selective mutism and you'd like a little bit more information. And it's also a good video to pass on to friends and family if your child does have selective mutism, so everybody is aware of the condition. So what is selective mutism? Selective mutism is an anxiety disorder which affects roughly 1 in 150 children, and these children are very confident talking in some situations, such as home. However, they are unable to speak in other situations, such as school. They may also be confident talking to some individuals, however be unable to talk to other people. It's like a phobia of speaking. So this anxiety around speaking just overcomes them in some situations that they are unable to speak. If we think, for example, about a person who has a phobia of heights, if we were to put this person on top of a roof terrace, they would show several symptoms. So their heart rate would increase, they would start sweating, their muscles would tense up, amongst other things. And this is called the fight or flight response. And we have the fight or flight response to help us deal with situations of danger. So these symptoms give us energy to help us either deal with the situation or run away from the situation. People who have phobias have this same response to whatever their phobia is, because they perceive their phobia as a real threat. So it's the same for children with selective mutism. If they're in a situation where they're expected to speak, they have the same bodily response. So their heart rate might increase, they may even start sweating, their muscles tense up, and most importantly, their throat muscles tense up to the extent that the words just cannot come out. They are physically unable to speak because of this response. The difference between somebody who has a fear of heights and a person with selective mutism is that the person with the fear of heights will probably not go on top of a roof terrace. They'll avoid the situation that causes them anxiety. And they may be able to cope with life in this way. However, a person with selective mutism just can't avoid being in situations where there's an expectation for them to speak. They have to go to school, they have to engage with the outside world. So if you can imagine, they're in this constant state of fear and anxiety. They've constantly got this fight or flight response. It's like somebody who has a fear of heights constantly being on top of a building. It's a very stressful situation to be in. And so our aim should be to reduce their anxiety as much as possible by removing the pressure to speak, not asking the child questions, not focusing on their mutism, just focusing on having fun so that they come to realise that they don't have to speak, and as a result their anxiety slowly and gradually alleviates. Please watch my video called The Do's and Don'ts When Interacting with a Child with Selective Mutism for more information on how to interact with a child with selective mutism for them to feel more comfortable. Once all the pressure to speak has been removed, the parents can then put into place a very planned programme where the child is then very gradually and carefully exposed to situations where they can practice talking. I hope that was helpful. Please like the Confident Children Facebook page to stay up to date with my work. The link to that is below this video. Have a lovely day.